Hi, this is Scott, the tech guy. I'm a smart IT computer support guy with over 10 years experience in Denver, Colorado, and today I wanted to talk to you about one important security measure you can take to protect your computer, whether it's a desktop or laptop, and that is to set a BIOS password. So, what is a BIOS password, you may ask? Well, BIOS stands for Basic Input Output System. Us geeks know that, is the part of your computer that loads up before Windows does, and it has some very basic hardware system settings, including an option for a password. And so that's a good idea because that would keep anyone who, reboots your computer or boots up your computer from getting into Windows if they don't put in the right password. So how do you set it? First, you have to turn on your computer, and at the computer's splash screen, where this computer logo is often shown, and I realize there's a lot of different computers out there, but usually somewhere on the screen there will be something that says setup, and it'll tell you what keys. So like, for instance, from this HP computer it was F10 on your keyboard, and in this case it was Dell. Up here we see that it's F2. So you're going to have to just look at your computer screen. I can't tell you what all the different ones are, and be aware that they vary widely, even between two different Dells or two different HPs. Over time they can change them around. But once you're inside the BIOS, you need to look for something that says security, usually, although that can vary too. And then there should be an interface where you can set passwords. Now notice sometimes there are multiple passwords, like you can set a user password or a supervisor password. The supervisor or admin password is the key one you want to set because it is the one that will grant you, parent or master access to the password in the future. So in BIOS, you'll get the chance to set the password. It'll usually confirm, and then as you're getting out of BIOS, you want to choose to save and make sure you know that password, because then you will be prompted from then on when you reboot to enter that password, and then you just won't get into Windows until that password is set. Now, what does this actually do? Well, it prevents Windows from loading. And is it an absolute protection? Will it absolutely keep anyone out? Well, no. It's a big deterrent. But if you have an advanced hacker, someone who's really good in IT and they know what they're doing, there are some countermeasures that they can do. Now, I'm not going to say all of them here because I don't necessarily want the bad guys knowing everything they could do. But there are certain CDs they could put in that might let them around it. There are, although for the most part, no, it even stops it before it gets there. But there are other advanced methods they can use. So I don't want you to be under any illusions, as this will always keep them from getting possibly to your data. Another key thing I will mention, though, is they could try extracting your drive, and that's when you could have put certain other things in place, like encryption, to prevent them from getting to your data. So another question you might have, well, oh geez, what if I forget my password? Or what if you have other questions about this technique? Well, I would love for you to contact me, and here you can see my contact info. My email is scottthetechguy@gmail.com, and my phone number is 303-731-6597. I hope you found this useful. Don't hesitate to contact me. Good luck with setting your BIOS password. That's one step to make your computer a little more secure.